Hey, my wonderful Cancers. I hope you guys are doing amazing. This is your next 72. We're going to go ahead and get into this. Please keep in mind that these messages are general, so not everything I say will resonate with everyone. So kind of take what does and what doesn't. Let's just throw it out. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name's Sean. I'm happy you stopped by. Oh, and while you're at it, go ahead and hit subscribe and hit that like button. You know, it helps the channel and it's free 99. All right, let's get into this. I'm going to open up with Matthew 6:34. It says, "Do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself." I repeat, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. I got some black stuff on here. There we go. I love these little Bible verse cards. And if you're interested in these cards, it is 101 Bible promises for your every need. They also, when I went on Amazon, if you're interested in cards like this, they have some new versions and I just ordered some. They look really, really pretty. So just go on Amazon and look for cards with Bible verses on it. And you'll find all these really neat ones. You don't have to go off that brand. There's like different ones and they're really cool looking. All right. So let's see, Cancer. What is going on for you in the next 72? Cancer, we have the Wheel of Fortune when I cut the deck. Okay. Let's see. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. Love these cards, but they're so freaking big. All right. All right. We have Temperance right here. And we have the Four of Blades. So it's really interesting. I think I resonate with this reading. Okay, first off, when I'm looking at these cards, because I read these cards a little bit different. Someone has a pet cat, or a cat will be very significant in the next 72 for some of you. They might be doing something kind of entertaining, but something about your cat, because the way my gift works, I'm zooming in on the cat for some reason in this picture. Yeah, the next 72 has something to do with your cat, or it can be a pet that's doing something. I see overall in the next 72 is you're kind of coming out of a place where you may have had a disagreement with someone, because you see how they're disagreeing. And then the Four of Blades is about rest. And this guy looks really peaceful. It's like the disagreement was laid to rest and you're at peace after the disagreement. Okay. All right, tell me more, Spirit, about Cancer's next 72, what they can expect. If you have a pet, like, let me know in the next 72 or so, because it can happen maybe a couple of days later than the next 72. Let me know what your pet does, if they do anything like silly or something like that. You know what's really interesting? I'm also getting, who is that? The V for Vendetta. V for Vendetta, if you've ever seen that movie, and I think there's a group, I don't know what they're called, but the guy dresses up from the main character like V for Vendetta with that mask or whatever. That's what this looks like. Something to do with him, with that group or whatever, like they're a conspiracy theory group. Maybe you're interested in something they have to say, or there might be like some announcement by them or something like that. I'm getting that. It's really interesting. Okay. Cancer. What's their past? Thank you. We have the Queen of Cups. And then their present. We have the Four of Cups. Thoughts, feelings, and actions. Feelings and actions. Yeah, you're you're getting your rest. You're laying something to rest here. The Four of Swords and the Four of Blades. I can't make this up. What Cancer's not seeing, what they're not seeing coming, what they're not seeing coming in the next 72, what they're not seeing. Okay. Sorry. And advice from Tarot. The advice Okay, clarification on the Queen of Cups. Yeah, okay. Wow, okay. Four of Cups. Clarification on the Four of Cups. Clarification on the Four of Swords here. You have a lot of fours. Seven of Pentacles. Okay. All right, give me just a second. I know it looks a little cloudy here. I mean, a little like blurry, not cloudy, but blurry. Okay, Cancer, as I look at your cards right here, I see, yeah, because you can see the visual in this card if you can, because I know it's kind of like this. See how the people are disagreeing right here? You definitely had a disagreement with someone. We have the Queen of Cups here, if you can see that, and the Queen of Swords. So this was probably between a water sign and an air sign, or someone who has like the qualities of the Queen of Swords right here. I feel like that's you, Cancer, because you're a water sign right there. Or it could be, you can also be represented here with the Queen of Swords. But what I'm getting here was a major disagreement here. And you were very over it. And I really feel like in the next 72, you're taking a break. Some of you are taking a break from social media altogether. Like you're needing to rest and just recoup right here. I feel like for some of you, this disagreement was with a friend. This is definitely some type of friend or someone that you admire, some type of friend right here. I feel like you lost a little bit of impatience with them, with the Seven of Pentacles right here. I feel like you possibly during this disagreement, you were basically thinking of going another direction right here. Also, elephant ears are really important. I know my readings can be so freaking random, but that's just the way I read. Something about elephant ears. Someone's getting some elephant ears. But I know that's random, but I got to say it when I see it. But I see that you're trying to, you were considering, changing directions, maybe not even dealing with this person anymore. With the Six of Cups, this is someone from your past. This is definitely, Six of Cups can represent friendship too. That's why I said it's a friendship. But what you're seeing is things are going to get better between you and that person, because we have the Six of Swords right here. Advice. You're going to be moving on to much more peaceful waters when it comes to this situation. You just need to take a little break from right now. And I think it's a really good idea for you to take a break from the internet, but still, watch my videos and then take a break. But I feel like you're going to be doing something like that too. I'm also getting, it's like a choice here. Something about you making a choice to do something in the next 72 about this situation. But I do see it rectifying right now. I do see it rectifying itself in the next few days or so. So you're going to be okay. Let's see what else is happening in the next 72. We have dealings or a relationship with a man. So some of you, this is like a dealings or a relationship with a man and not a female, because it looks like two females here for some of you. What else is happening in the next 72? Yeah. Climbing towards the ladder of success. So I feel like for some of you, it definitely was a male, not all of you. But there's a need for you to defend yourself. They may have came at you a little bit sideways, and you're not having that crap. But we have you definitely still climbing towards the ladder of, climbing towards success here with the ladder as well. There's a lot of dealings with men in the next 72. We have a dark male and we have another male right here in October. So there's going to be something, Cancer, this is really interesting. I feel like in October, it's talking about how you may have to defend yourself when it comes to two men, and it involves two men. One with a little more dark features and just a man in general. I feel like it's just two men that you're going to have some type of dealings with where you're having to defend yourself. It may even be something that because it says climbing towards the ladder of defense. it has something to do with what you're trying to achieve, your work or something. I'm a YouTuber, so I get a lot of criticism and stuff. Maybe you're a YouTuber as well, or you're putting yourself out there and you might have to deal with two people who are being like really stupid. Something of that nature is talking about. Okay. Let me go ahead and pull what you need to release. Yeah, and some of you, it's interesting. I pulled this deck right here, and it's an unhealthy relationship. These could be some males that you actually, these could be two males that are in your family or something that you deal with, but you're having to release them because it's unhealthy. We have surrender, stubbornness in the next 72. You may feel a bit stubborn, and that's really interesting right here with the Four of Cups energy. That's about being stubborn and being over it. So it's talking about you needing to release that. You know, take a break and don't be so rigid. It says if you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, greatly observe yourself and, can you guys even see that? Greatly observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself right here. Okay. I know the time of day that I'm recording this is kind of like blah, but I told you Cancers that I was going to redo the video, and I kind of want to get it up as soon as possible. Tell me more about their next 72. What changes? Okay, so we see there's a need for some of you changing your diet. I feel like some of you are considering changing your diet in the next 72. Yeah, a relationship dynamic. Something about a relationship with someone is changing. Your next 72 has a lot to do with relationships with people, Cancer. And then I see you really focusing on your hobby, getting it in with your hobby. And if you don't do that, if you're not doing that, I would suggest, I just dropped my cards. I would suggest you pick up that hobby that you kind of put on the side. Like you don't really do that hobby anymore. I suggest you reclaiming your art. Okay. You know, self-care. Spirit says make a vision board in the next 72. I really just need to pull one of these. I'm not going to start pulling so many of these. I'm always doing that. And then we have sweet treats. So I feel like some of you may actually have a sweet tooth and strawberries. Something about strawberries. You might be really eating more strawberries, which they're really good for you. So that's good. Okay. Let me go ahead and pull your relationship oracle. What's going on with these relationships? Because, yeah, this is all about relationships between people. And that is... Give me just a minute, Cancer. My cards are all like funky looking. Okay. Yeah, getting to know each other. There's chemistry here with somebody. Okay, this is really interesting. I'm getting here that some of you are actually getting to know someone and there's a lot of chemistry here. This could either be a friendship or this could be a romantic interest. But there's something about getting to know each other. And I feel like the separation right here is you guys are kind of a bit of maybe even a distance apart. But for some of you, you may find a situation in the next 72 where you're not able to spend so much time with the person. Something about someone probably having to leave a distance, like be a distance away from you. So there's going to be some type of a bit of a separation here, but it's not a bad separation I'm getting. If that makes any sense. It's like it could be for work or something like that. Okay. Let me get a financial message. Thank you. We have networking. For your financial message in the next 72, some of you really need to start doing some more networking, getting your stuff out there. It says, it may be time to create or reach out to your network of people who will help you. Consider a career in marketing, promoting, sales, or any professional networking job. Make the most out of the resources. You have to improve your finances. So make the most out of the resources you have to improve your finances. Wonderful. So network. All right, I'm going to pull a couple of channel messages and we will close the reading. And stop. Just going to do like a few, not a lot. Okay. We have, ooh, this is on my finger. March. And it's really interesting because when I pulled this, if you can even see it, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it says March. It's on my finger, so it's pointing something to you. Something it's pointing out about March. So write on your calendar something happening in March for you. Pointing. Really interesting. It's important. We also have stop getting on the stage. So this basically means, you know, stop trying to like announce everything that you're doing or try to impress people. That's what I mean when I say stop getting on the stage. Just do you. Don't worry about people. You don't have to let them know what you're doing or try to make it seem like your life is going fine to prove it to somebody. You don't have to do that. News arrives today. So there's going to be some type of news for some of you Cancers within a day. Today or within a day. News about something. It says stop letting them intimidate you. So whoever this is, some of you are dealing with two males. It doesn't have to be two males. Stop letting this person intimidate you. It says all the fighting is affecting your kids right here. So some of you are probably fighting with your spouse. I'm getting, because I get that when me and my husband are not agreeing. Like your kids pick up on that energy, or maybe you were friends with someone and your kids used to play together. It's affecting the kids right now. And that's interesting because some of you actually, because I said this time apart right here, some of you are actually, you are separating from someone. You had a lot of chemistry or whatever, but there's some type of separation and you guys are not seeing eye to eye. So maybe, even though I said that this is a friendship thing, this could actually be a relationship thing where you guys are just not getting along right now. And Spirit wants you to know this is your testimony. Keep going. It's almost over. I love it. So keep going. This is going to be a testimony that you can help other people in the future. Let them know how you got out of your situation because you were in the same boat they were. All right, Cancer, if you like this reading, hit the thumbs up, hit subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.